And my antenna's up there at good height too. It's 60 foot, and I'm on a hill. Plus, it's a 6-element quad.
Oh, okay, that's what you got, a 6-element quad. What was your other antenna? Moonraker 4? Was it Moonraker 4 you were talking on before?
It was a Shooting Star is what I had.
Oh, okay, well, it's the same thing. They're both same basic antenna, just different company. Okay, that's what I thought you were running before, but you got a quad now. So 6-element, was that like a Lightning 6?
It pretty much is. Now, I had a Lightning 4, but lightning hit it, so I rebuilt it and turned it into a 6, and now I'm going to call it a Thunder 6 because the afterwards is better than the effect itself. The lightning messed up a bunch of stuff. I still need to fix my rotor.
Yeah, Roger on that. Okay, well, apparently it's doing a good job. I mean, it's doing a good job up here, and obviously you're still shooting skip really good, so I'll have to hear what you sound like on Southern Boys Video Games up north again.
It's doing good from what I can tell. I like it. You know, it's 3 months ago there I fixed it and built it, put it together and put it up and all that stuff. I got hit by lightning about a month before that, and just been trying to get it tuned in. I haven't tried to retune it or nothing since I put it up, so it's still out of whack, but I get it right.
Roger on that, okay. Now you're definitely sounding good, no doubt. I like your audio. Your audio seems to sound better than usual too, so I don't know if it's still like what place it is. So, you haven't got anything to worry about. Like I said, I think it's probably that fan.
It is. It's pretty loud, I will admit it, and but yeah, the audio I'm not too sure, but I don't have no modulation meter. I don't even have another radio to listen to. I don't have it hooked up yet, or one straight enough or good enough to hook up just to listen with. But I hit there 109. Thanks for the check, and yeah, got you on the gate there. I could post it up here a little bit and let it run for a little bit more.
Oh, okay, I appreciate it. Yeah, you're sounding solid now, solid 20, so the conditions are back in there good, apparently. I think you said you were talking on the vertical side, so that may be one reason why you're kind of fading on me, because, I'm horizontal, so, and what, are you listening to me on the horizontal side, but you're talking vertical, is that what it is?
Hey, shoot, I'm on the vertical side. I haven't switched over there to the flat side, but your signal would come up about 2 dBs there on the meter. But now I haven't, I'm just talking on the vertical side. My flat side's so messed up I can't talk on it. I can receive, but I ain't going to transmit on it.
Yeah, I don't blame you. You don't, SWRs would be too high, especially if you're running a lot of power there, no doubt. All right, well, that's probably why we're fading in and out, is because, you're vertical, we're depolarized there. You're vertical and I'm horizontal, so I always had a hard time hearing Cigar Man down there, even though he was up 100 feet with that ground plane. I could only get 1 or 2 S units on him, and that was it. And yet, I could always get WW. He was only a couple miles away from me. But he was I got like 20 plus on him up here, just like I do you most of the time. Oh, Siska.
Well, part of it is a quad has less separation from vertical to flat. That's just my opinion from what I've run in the past. But yeah, it seems to work good on the vertical side to flat. I'm surprised. It's a pretty good distance between here and there.
Yeah, I don't know how far you are from me, since I've never been to your place and I don't have you on my GPS, but the exact straight line distance from my house here to Cigar Man's place was 49 miles straight line distance, so that's how far I was from him. I'm sure you're farther than that if you're south of Lake Wales. I think Lake Wales is at least probably 55 or 60 miles from here.
Yeah, it's at least 10 miles more minimal, because I'm 5 miles south of Lake Wales.
Yeah, Roger on that, okay. I know I'm 70 miles from Avon Park, and I'm right at see, no, it was 90. I used to have a repeater, a 2-meter repeater on top of that Happiness Tower down there in downtown Lake Placid. And the straight line distance from my house down there to Happiness Tower was exactly 95 miles.
Yeah, I need to get me another 2-meter, 70-centimeter rig, the radios I had done burned up and all messed up, so I just gotta buy another cheap one, I guess, when I get a chance.
Well, even at 95 miles, I got into that thing real good. I had an 11-element 2-meter beam up here, and I could get in that thing just like I was riding town. That little 11-element Chris Craft beam I had, and it was up about 55 feet, I think, above the ground, which is a lot higher than what I am on this CB beam here. I'm only about 32 feet maybe above the ground here with this antenna. Of course, I had a tower then.
Well, you get some height up there on a 2-meter antenna, and I'll tell you what, especially a beam, works better than Omni, like a repeater itself. Your station will work better than the repeater, for range and on reception, since you can point it anyway. But yeah, I missed it. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, I remember I had an 11-element 440 beam too, which is even smaller in size, because of the higher frequency. And I used to get into Miami repeaters down there at night, and the straight line distance down there to Miami is right at about 200 miles from my house, and I used to get in those repeaters pretty good late at night, in the wee hours of the morning.
Every single weekend I used to get into that Miami repeater. The University of Miami used to check in every single weekend.
Yeah, Roger on that. Yeah, some of the repeaters, they got that big field full of towers, right on the Dade-Broward line between the Turnpike and I-95, there's a whole field full of towers. And a lot of these repeaters are like 800-900 feet high.
Yeah, I think the University of Miami's tower was like 250 foot, but it was enough, that I could get into it. And man, you get on 2 meters with a beam and point it up Florida, and man, you get on 147. Didn't matter if you hit the plus or minus on there, the offset, and then bam, they'd all be keying up all up and down the state.
Roger on that, yeah. And those are the good old days. I kind of got out of the hand, though. Once I sold my repeater up here in Orlando, my 2-meter repeater, I just kind of lost interest back in 2010. And in 2013, I got my old truck CB radio out, the Cobra 29 Classic, LTD Classic, and started getting an interest back in the CB again. So here we are.
Here we are. I just can't see somebody throwing their 2-meter rig away and sliding up a Cobra 29. How about that?
Yeah, you're right. The only ham radio equipment I got now is I got 2 HTs, handy talkies. I got one that's a dual bander, 2-meter, 440 both, and then one of them's just a straight 2-meter that puts out 7 watts. The 2-meter one puts out 7 watts.
Oh heck, I have me a 150-watt Mirage amp on my 2-meter, and I'll tell you what, man, that thing talk all over the place. But all right there, 109, let me get out of the way. Have a great weekend. Happy holidays coming up, and hopefully we'll get back with you real soon.
All right, one more question there real quick before you go. Do you guys still have a break at all on Saturdays over at the Golden Corral anymore, or did you stop doing that?
We quit doing the Golden Corral thing, but the Billy Jack over there has them at Eagle Lake the second Saturday of every month.
Who's that? Where at?
It's Eagle Lake. If you'd have to, it's Eagle Lake Diner, right there off on 17 there.
Okay, well, I'll have to get an address maybe from you. You can text me if you got my phone number, which I think you do. I got yours. Just text me the address of it, and when it is, and the time, and all that kind of stuff, and maybe I'll try to make it down there again sometime. See you guys again.
Okay, he probably won't have it this month. you know, I don't know, this is the first, so it'll actually be next weekend, so if you're wanting to do that, but, yeah, I think I'm gonna try to go, because I gotta meet some people up there, but, alright there, 109, you take care, I'll, post this gate up here in a little bit.
Alright, I'll listen to it later on this evening there. I always listen to a lot of your gates, and I listen to, you know, like, 127's gates up there in New York, and 445's, of course, 445, I don't know, I don't get him much anymore for some reason. I haven't been on one of his gates in a long time, and I think he does, more on 6 now than he does on 28, so, but anyway, I like to listen to all those gates. Alright, have a good one there, 351, always a pleasure, my friend, and, you have a real good, rest of the day, and, have a good Christmas if I don't talk to you before then. Your friend way up on the north side, 109, we stepping.